KLIF News and Information time is 6:47. Well, a casting call is underway now for a new Dallas-based reality show. And the producers are looking for $30,000 millionaires. That's right. The premise for the show is based on a short film written and created by former CBS 11 reporter Jay Gormley. Talk about what a $30,000 millionaire is and what the show will be about. Jay joins me now live. Morning, Jay.
Good morning, Amy. How you doing?
Great. Well, this is exciting news for you. You wrote the movie script how long ago?
Well, it was so funny. I misspoke in a previous interview. I said 2005, but I just went and looked at the actual copyright for it that I filed, and it was January of 2003. So this thing has been kicking around for about 12 years now. And the premise was it was a feature-length movie script, and we were going to hopefully get either sold as a movie or do it ourselves. And it came close several times. In fact, back in 2011, we were in negotiations with several studios out in Los Angeles. It never came to fruition. I thought the project was dying a painful death, and lo and behold, we got a call from the producers of Jersey Shore and the Osbournes, and the list goes on. And they said, hey, I know you guys wanted this to be a feature-length film or perhaps even a scripted TV show. What do you think about a reality TV show? And we really looked at our options, and I talked it over with my co-writer and filmmaking partner, John Venable, and we talked it over with our manager, and we felt it would be silly not to explore the option.
How do you feel about going into the reality TV realm?
At first we're hesitant, not because, we have any opinions of reality TV. It was more, well, we really want this to be a scripted show, if it's going to be TV, maybe something like Entourage about, 5 buddies who are living the 30K lifestyle, making between 30 and 40K, but living like millionaires on your maxed out credit cards and your leased Beamers and so forth. And, but the more we talked to the producers out there, they said, look, this could spin off into many different directions. It just seemed logical to explore this option, and especially when they said we really want to put a casting call out and we want to start it in Dallas of all places. So we were thrilled about that.
When you moved to Dallas in the late 90s, you thought the city was the richest place on earth, right? And that's how you sort of came up with this idea?
Yeah, I came here in 97, and I was in my early 30s at the time, and I was noticing there were, girls and guys out there, about 6 to 8 years younger than me, and they really had some nice cars, and they were going to clubs that I couldn't afford. I mean, they were $15, $17 martinis, and this is back in the late 90s. And I'm like, wow. I mean, I was a bit jealous. I have to be honest with you. I'm like, I'm still drinking, dollar beers, and these people are, living the life. And, the more research I did, the more I found out that, they were doing a juggling act, that they were making between 30 and 40K, but they were somehow finding a way to live the dream without the means. And so I started just doing more observation, and I thought, wow, I was a big fan of the movie Swingers back in the 90s with Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau, and I thought, what if we did a Swingers version, but let's do it with 30K Millionaires, and that's how I came up with the concept for the script.
And you're looking for $30,000 millionaires right now. You want people who make that kind of salary but live like millionaires, and you want them to apply for your show?
Yeah, actually, we're working with the producers out in Los Angeles, and all if you send your headshot and your information, it'll go directly to them. The easiest way to find it is to go to the website 30K Millionaires, and that's with an S at the end, plural, 30kmillionaires.com, and front and center, you can download the casting call sheet. It gives you all the requirements, what you need, and it gives you an email where to send your headshot, your bio, all that information. So, yeah, we are actively looking for that. And you know what? We want to know how you do it because, you can argue it's an art form that you have a shoestring budget, but you're living like a rock star. Well, you have to be kind of savvy to do that. I mean, people sometimes bash 30K Millionaires, but it's a clever art form if you look at it and the way they do it, and they're out every night having a great time. So it's a way to show people, as we say, it's a way to show people how you fake it till you make it.
How many people will actually star in the show at one time?
I don't know. I know we're looking for a handful, and that will be up to the producers there. But I would think 4 to 5, maybe 6, but it all depends. It really does.
And you're going to roll this. Go ahead.
If we get tons of characters and every one of them are entertaining, why not put them on the air? But it really depends on the cast we get.
So you're going to roll this out in Dallas. Do you see yourself moving to other cities as well?
That is an option. I mean, I'm sure every city has them, whether it be Chicago, L.A., New York. I mean, there are people who are clever about living beyond their means and living a lifestyle that is hard to afford, and yet they're managing to do it. So, yeah, I think you'll find a 30K millionaire just about anywhere in this country, anywhere in this world. Any
network that's shown interest in this show?
I can't say at this point. Right now we're in the casting stage, and at this point, that's all I'm allowed to disclose.
All right, but some big-time producers have signed on to this project. Where can people go again if they'd like to apply?
The website is 30K Millionaires, and that's plural with an S, 30kmillionaires.com, and you'll see the sheet front and center. Just click on it. It's a PDF, and it'll walk you through what you need to do.
Well, Jay, thanks so much for joining us this morning, and good luck with the show.
Well, thank you, Amy. I appreciate it.
Wish you all the best. Jay Gormley, former CBS 11 reporter, and he's behind the 30,000 Millionaire, which is now casting for a show that is still going to be on a network that's still hasn't been named just yet. KLIF News Time is now 6:54.